Things have been actually looking a little bit better lately, so I'm kind of excited about that. For a while there wasn't a whole lot of information, and a lot of bouncing back and forth between doctors and not really getting any answers to the questions I had. But had my radiation treatment, and now basically the tumor in the eye is dying off, the cancer's dying off, and it's starting to sort of recalibrate in a sense, because once, with the tumor in there, it really affected the vision, and now slowly coming around. It's not like a bone or anything where it'll just heal. Doctors never really have an exact straight answer on how long it'll take, if the eye will improve, how much, all these things. But the way it's been going, it's looking like kind of promising, I guess. So I'm still very optimistic and got my fingers crossed. But it's gotten better enough for me to go out there, start riding, trying to get myself back into shape. Just enjoying my riding again. The year off has been good and bad. I think the good side of it is it's made me realize how much I love racing, and obviously the bad side is just not racing. So I'm having fun out there. I just get tired a little too quickly, but we still have time to get myself back into shape, and I'm just going to have fun while doing it. I think it definitely rekindled my love for the sport. Watching it on TV and going to the supercrosses and just sitting in the stands, it just felt like there was a piece of me missing. And I kind of always imagined that I would retire when I wanted to, and to be put on the sidelines, not by choice, it's a little tough, especially when I still feel like there's goals I have that I still want to accomplish, and just be racing. I think sometimes we take it for granted, because this is all I've done, and most of the racers out there, that's all they've done their whole life, is just ride. And sometimes it gets a little monotonous, and if things don't go that well, it can be hard to be motivated. But for me, it felt like the eye issue came right at a hard spot, because I felt like I just got things dialed in at Yamaha, and I was on a roll, things were going well, I was excited, and then just something like that was kind of random. But I'm still young enough that I have time, and I think that hopefully I'll be out there and be racing again, and this will all be, water under the bridge. I don't know when. I would like to say the outdoors. That's kind of my goal. If it happens, great. If not, I'll just try and maybe look forward to next season. It's really tough to say. They don't, with what I have, it's such a unique situation that no two cases are the same. And so it's hard for them to give exact details and information, but the good thing is it's improving, and like I said, there's still about 3 months till the beginning of outdoors, so in that case, a lot can happen in 3 months. So that's kind of the time frame that they're saying they think it'll take for it to get back to where it needs to be, and that's why I'm back on the bike now and got my fingers crossed, and hopefully chat with Yamaha about it, because no one really realizes I don't even have a ride at this point in time. I'm involved with Yamaha, helping on the development side, and just on the PR side, and some of the other sponsors. So it's kind of funny, because I'm actually not employed as a racer, it's as a PR guy. So I got to get me a racing contract before I can go racing, I guess. Yeah, Yamaha's been fantastic through this whole period. They've been real patient, real helpful. One thing I think about with those guys is I think if there's a good relationship, which I think we've had, I've always felt like I gave them 100%. They've done the same for me. So there's a lot of, I think, loyalty from both sides. They've stuck behind me, they found things for me to do when I couldn't race. So I really appreciate all those things, and along with companies like MSR, and I think just about almost every one of my sponsors has still stuck behind me, and I'm excited about that. And obviously, when I hopefully go back racing, those will be my first choices of people to go back to and to continue with, I should say, and hopefully give them something to be excited about in the future, like hopefully some wins down the road, and maybe another championship, who knows. Always, got to think positive, and everyone will be happy, I guess. It's been a little longer and tougher than I kind of remembered. I think just because I just sort of totally lost my, sort of riding fitness and then also my general fitness. I mean, I really did just sort of let it slide, which is my own fault. I was busy with a lot of other things, which actually took time out of my day, so I did a lot less than I was used to. But it just means that I can't do as much as I used to, and then when I wake up the next day, I still can feel what I did the day before. So it's hard to wake up day after day and keep going and hitting it hard and working at it. But like anything, just time and effort, it'll come back around. I think I'm not like 18 where you can bounce back real easy, but I'm also not an old man yet. So it just takes a little more effort now. But like I said, even if I'm trying to get ready for the outdoors, I still have time. So that's the most important thing, to get myself and my bike dialed in and be ready to go racing. You know, my son's been doing really well. He's been at school doing some special ed program. Had some time to deal with some of the local charities, and things have been going well there. Giving me time to work with our business, Langston Motorsports. Like I said, doing things for sponsors and that. So been traveling, been doing a lot of the stuff, but now that I kind of got a lot of those things sort of on the road and going, it's a lot easier now to sort of take a step back and get my focus back on riding, because ultimately that's what I want to do. And while I had the time to do it, I did a lot of these other things, and it's nice because it gets the ball rolling, so that, you know, maybe in a few years when I am done with racing, I can just sort of step back into more of an active role and keep promoting and doing doing the other things I love to do.